Right, welcome to episode 2 of Catch More. My name is Jason Fowler, part of the Crafty Catcher team. We're here at Thorney Weir. So I turned up Wednesday about 1 o'clock. Upon getting here, it was very quiet down the road bank. There was no one fishing down there at all. Took my buckets out of the van, had a little wander around the lake. I see a few bubblers in this little bay, and I had my eye on them, and then stand there for about 10 minutes. I see 3 shows, so I thought that's where I've got to go. So my plan was originally put my buckets in there, went round to the van, got all my stuff from the porter, walked it round, fished 3 rods off the barrow. Within 10 minutes, I had a nice 17-pound leathery carp. Every rod went down with a little donk, felt confident in them all. A little king prawn bottom bait, just straight out of the bag, nothing special. Done a little stringer on that as well, and 2 catapults of bait over each rod. And that was it. And then, say 10 minutes later, screamed off, beautiful carp, and we was off the mark within 10 minutes of fishing. Upon having that fish, I think I sort of spooked him out of that bay. The barge swim was free at the minute, so I thought we'll jump in there. Seen a few fish show, jumped in there for Wednesday night. Had nothing Wednesday night into Thursday, again nothing. Had a little play around Thursday, different baits, different hook baits. Sort of fishing a bit closer in off the spot, bit off the spot. Again, Thursday night came, nothing. It sort of got very quiet and very cold at night as well, very cold. Woke up Friday morning to a screaming take on my middle rod. Got in the net, a bit of a old, battered, sort of common, you know. It had a bit of character to it, sort of fish I like, you know. That was on a Peanut Pro pop-up, about 2 rod lengths to the left of the spot. Just a little mesh bag of chili hemp. That's it, that's all I wanted that rod on. I didn't want it over the spot, because I know that's the spot out there, gets fished a lot. Everyone knows about it, everyone fishes it. Since then, not much has happened. I did notice Friday morning they were lumping out about 120 yards out to my right. I noticed that again this morning. So what I've done is, when I saw the second fish lump, I put a Caribbean cocktail pop-up on and I just lobbed it out there. Got it bang on the money first time, ideal really, and nothing happened on that. And I left it out there a couple of hours, nothing. So what I've done is I reeled in, clipped on a little marker lead, got it out there, found a nice spot, quite a big gravel bar, quite shallow still, but it is in this lake, you know, it's not a deep pit. So I've put 5 spoms of chopped king prawn and Peanut Pro on the spot, and I'm just fishing a Peanut Pro pop up over the top, and just hopefully, so if we get a bite off that spot, then I will probably put 2 rods on it. I've spread my rods out for the last night. I'm going to try and nick a bite, and if I get a bite from a certain spot, I'll put two rods on that spot. Just try and make this next 24 hours count. It's fast approaching lunchtime now. The sun's got up, getting really quite warm. The activity's definitely died down a bit. Haven't seen a show for at least an hour and a half. So I'm going to take this time to show you my tactics, my bait, my rigs, how I tackle a venue like this. So just a quick catch up for the camera. It's been a really slow sort of afternoon. I mean, I haven't seen anything show, any signs of anything really. It's just been really hot for this time of year. It's really not ideal. I'm just purely now going on what I saw the past 2 mornings. I mean, I found a spot long, 24.5 wraps. Nice big gravel bar. So I've just put 2 rods on there, 5 spons of bait earlier on, and I just put another 2 just to top it up after I got the rods back out. Both went down with a nice donk, both fishing, confident in them both. Chopped up some king prawn and peanut pro, chopped it up a few holes because I'm fishing a hole pop up over the top. So I want a few whole boilies in there as well in the mix. So I think about 7 spoms in total I've done. And then the rig, I'm using a Ronnie rig, but slightly longer, about 10 inches, because I believe after they cut all the weed, there's still some dead weed lying on the bottom they haven't managed to collect. So I just want to be confident, you know, that the rig's just sort of lying there, just on top of any weed, you know, any debris that's on the ground. Normally I'd put a little PVA bag of sort of hemp or mixed particle, but because of the range I'm fishing, it's unfortunately not possible. So I'm just casting out a bit of foam, waiting for the foam to pop up, making sure everything's happy with everything, make sure the line lays good. And yeah, I generally believe that I'm sort of doing the best I can at the minute. It's not ideal conditions. People in the swims opposite keep coming and leaving, and there's new bait going in, and just, yeah, it's not ideal really. So I'm going to get barbecue on, need feeding, crew needs feeding. Hopefully something happens in the night or the early hours of the morning, and hopefully the next time we see you is with a fish. Good morning. Join us on the last morning of the session, and you're packing up in a couple of hours. The weather's really changed. It's been on and off raining since about 4:30 in the morning. Fish have been boshing on the spots and been getting really excited. So went back to bed about 6:15 this morning. Absolute screamer on the right hand rod. Woke me up. What a fight. So tried to do me in every single island. Went round the bay towards the barge. I thought he'd done me a few times, but we've got him in the net. Let's go have a look at him. Let's check him out. Final fish of the session. That's the 3rd one now. Luckily enough to have this one for camera this morning. On the new spot. Been seeing fish lump, about 24, 25 wraps. Been lumping there yesterday morning, the morning before and this morning. King prawn and peanut pro. Absolutely love those baits. I mean, I'd take them absolutely anywhere. Fished over the top with a washed out white king prawn pop-up. Thanks for watching. I hope there's something you can take from this and put into your own angling. Maybe help you catch a few extra fish. And I'll see you again on another episode of Catch More.